Pavle,
Yeah.
taking you somewhere. Put this on.
Really? It's really happening?
Yep, it's a surprise.
Oh, okay. Can I go in a car first or?
Put it on. Let me take you.
Okay. I'm so excited. I mean, for so many years, this is what we actually really had to do.
A surprise. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Pavle, we're here.
Excellent.
Let's get you out of the car.
Okay.
All right. So this is really cool. You're gonna love this.
Already smell
Come here.
electronic in the air.
Electronics. You want some electronics, do you? So
Yeah.
it's right here. Okay. All right.
Personalized fitness.
So Pavle, I have something for you right now.
Hey, hold on.
Here we go.
Fine. Okay.
So, Pavle, I'm going to take you through a hip hinge. Do you know what a hip hinge? So hip hinge is a deadlift, all right? It's where you're hinging through your hips opposed to squatting through your knees. All right? The reason why this is important is, one, you're using the right mechanics and the right muscles to prevent injuries within your joints and strains within certain muscles that you don't want to.
Okay. Cool.
First things first, you want to position your feet just outside your hips, okay? Feet stability. So, feet stability is super important. I took this from Lindy at a seminar a few years ago, and it's stuck with me ever since. Stability is super important because if you lift up your toes, you lose balance. Now, why is this important? Because it affects the muscles that we don't want to use, all right? So, by placing your toes into the ground, it creates stability for your joints and engages in the right muscles. Now from here, what you want to do is you want to open up your hips. Okay, so you've got your two little muscles on the side of your hips. When you open them up, you engage in these little muscles. Okay, we call this hip external rotation. Now, when you open up your hips, okay, I'll get you to keep your hips open. You should feel certain muscles switch on, which are your glutes, your glute medius, minimus around your hips. Now these are important because it stabilizes your hips, your ankles, your knees, your pelvis, and your spine. All right. So without losing anything, all you're going to do is you're going to plant your feet, open up your hips. You're basically going to imagine that you're holding your groceries, okay, and you're going to close the car door. All right, pushing your hips backwards. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to push through your feet, ankles, knees, and your hips, but you're also going to engage in those muscles through your calves, hamstrings, and your glutes to produce this movement. Just like that. Okay? That's it. And then squeezing, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful. So at the top of the movement, you should be feeling in your glutes, okay? And not so much your lower back at all. So this is a hip hinge. Less extension through your knees, and you can see with the upper body, okay, the torso is more faced towards the ground opposed to a squat where it's more of an upright position. Okay. You feel that one? All right, Pavle, so we're going to add load. Now, if you're doing this at home, you can use a dumbbell. If you don't have access to a dumbbell, you can use books or a backpack and add load to make this exercise effective. So we're going to pick up this dumbbell. Now, the way you're going to pick it up is you're going to hinge it up. Beautiful. Now, from here, okay, we're just going to pull your shoulder blades down. All right, let the dumbbell, okay, pull your arms or lengthen your arms towards the floor. Okay, depress your shoulder blades, load up your lats in this position. This is what's actually carrying the load. Then from here, I'm going to get you to tuck in your hips. You should be able to feel it within your core as well as your glutes. I'm going to also get you to open up your hips. Beautiful. Now, from here, I'm going to check your feet. Your feet are great. They're nice and stable, and they stay that way. Now, what you're going to do, Pavle, all right, is you're going to keep your feet planted, open up your hips, and you're going to push your bum back. Avoid releasing through your upper back as well. And then from here, you're going to squeeze your way back up. Okay? Good. Now your job is to maintain all those muscles that we engaged in under load. There we go. Good. And squeeze it up. Beautiful.